man, I'd be nervous taking Emma up there. He said Luke was 6 though.
How old's Emma?
She's 6.
Okay.
She's just, 6-year-olds don't necessarily have the most common sense sometimes. So
let's read about it.
I would take Liam for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe just Liam and Luke.
Right. Yeah, that would work.
Emma has a mind of her own. She'll decide she wants to do something and take off. She's the one we worry about.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We always joke like she's the one we're going to have to worry about. Liam's not, he's not flawless, but he's more, he's definitely more like thoughtful before doing things. Mm-hmm. Sometimes too much, but
yeah, it seems like he's got a stronger sense of self-preservation.
Yes. 100%. Yeah. Emma's just like, leap before looking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's full send all the time, which is a lot of fun. Like she's super fun to like be around.
Yeah.
Like she'll go jump in the lake with me whenever,
Really?
Yeah. Just right now. I mean, it's not all that warm right now, but
she doesn't care.
She'll be like, yeah, let's go swim. And Liam will be like, he'll just start thinking, like, oh, the water's cold. It's cloudy. It's windy. He just,
what's the plan?
He talks himself out of it. Like we got this, the best example recently, we got this puppy, this golden retriever puppy. And like, we surprised the kids after school. The puppy was in the car. We picked them up, they don't know it's in the car. They get in and Emma like freaks out. She loves animals. She's like, oh, it's a puppy. Like, is it ours? Are we keeping it? Is it real? She's like losing her mind, hugging it, like what you would expect when you buy your kids a puppy. And then Liam's just sitting in his chair. He's just staring at the puppy. And his first question, like just stone face, is, does it shed? Like a 9-year-old, like what? He should be just overjoyed to have a puppy. And of course, like later in the day, he was already in love with the dog, and he's great with the dog.
Yeah.
Now he takes her out in the mornings and stuff, but yeah, he's just very like, analytical.
Older kids have, they've got that sense of responsibility.
Yeah, it's just I'm kind of that way too, though. And like,
yeah,
I think he takes after me. Emma's more just lives in the moment.
Right.
But anyway. Yeah, no, that'd be fun. It'd be fun to get out and do. Last summer we were gone so much.
Really?
Yeah, we were just gone a lot. Just traveling. But this summer I would love to do just more like hiking, just be on the lake more. And we kind of got traveled out last year.
Did you?
Which is a total first world problem.
Right.
I get it.
Let's stay home.
But I'm an airline pilot. I have these benefits where we can go travel.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's tempting. It's hard not to. Like,
yeah. Where'd you guys go? Do you remember?
Well, we did a big Europe trip. So
yeah, that'll take it out of you.
Yeah. It did. I mean, it was amazing, but it's a lot of work with kids, right? Jet lag. Jet lag is tough to begin with.
I think you told me you took a ferry.
Well, that was this year.
Okay.
Yeah. We've done a big trip to Europe each of the past 2 years. And I mean, it's amazing. We love Europe. We've always loved going there. Like we did our honeymoon in Europe, we absolutely love it, but it's, as you get older and you have kids, it's like becomes pretty taxing. But I have a classmate who lives in London. He's stationed there. And, so we stayed with them, each of our trips actually. So last year we were flying standbys. So the flight to London was full. We ended up flying to Paris and taking the train to London, which was an adventure. That was a long day. And then we hung out in London for a few days, went down to Southampton, which is a port in southern England. We did a cruise out of Southampton to Portugal and Spain, kind of like around, counterclockwise, hitting a bunch of ports along the way, which was amazing for sure. And ended in Barcelona, spent a few days in Barcelona, and then we went to Paris right before the Olympics, which was cool, seeing all the Olympics set up. Yeah. The Olympic rings on the Eiffel Tower and all that. We all climbed the Eiffel Tower together. It was pretty awesome.
Climbing the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, we climbed up the stairs, The kids raced to the top. It was, well, you can't go to the top, but you can go to the, like 2/3 of the way up.
Do they have an elevator or no?
They do, but you can have the option to take the stairs. Right?
Okay, so is there tickets for either one?
Yeah. So our kids love climbing and stuff. So they were like,
that'd be
yeah,
great.
let's race up. And then we flew home from Paris. So it was a big trip.
Mine's coming up. I think
Yeah,
that's
you're going
3
to
weeks. Yeah.
southern France, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Excited?
So that just reminded me. Yeah, I got to figure out tickets for climbing the stairs.
We did a tour.
Okay.
So I would recommend that because you meet a guide, you know, they coordinate everything and then they talk about the history, and it was actually really fun. So
do they climb it with you?
Yeah. And they do it like 2 or 3 times a day. So these guides are in like phenomenal shape. Yeah, they are like Eiffel Tower Sherpas. Yeah. But it was really great. And it wasn't that expensive either. So
okay, I want to do that.
Yeah, just Google.
I want to get that from you.
Climb. Yeah, remind me. I'll send it to you. But
we got some other things planned, like cooking class, and
that'll be fun.
And like a dinner cruise.
I would like to do more of that type of stuff. Those aren't really like kid friendly activities.
Yeah.
That's the challenge in Europe with kids is like, there's all these things you want to do, but it's like kids don't want to do a, you know, gourmet French cooking class.
Right.
Or
unless they're like a high school cruise. Senior, you know?
Yeah. And even then, who knows?
Right. Exactly. Well, I'm going with Franny. She's a senior.
Yeah.
And so it's her senior trip kind of.
Southern France mostly, right?
Mostly, yeah. It's 2 nights in London, 2 nights in Paris, and then 4 nights in Nice.
It's not going to suck.
No.
Yeah, I gave you a bunch of London recommendations.
Now, I got to look at those text messages from you and like really get serious about it because I got the hotel now. And
you don't want to overplan either. Like you want to just have like 1, maybe 2 things each day you want to hit, and then just leave time to explore. You know,
that's the best. You're right.
It is the best. Yeah, especially in a city like London or Paris. Like just walking around, it's unbelievable what you can stumble across. You know,
totally.
Yeah.
Except for Iceland, because Iceland doesn't have enough hotel rooms.
Well, it's a different scale. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I think there's more people in like one neighborhood of London than all of Iceland.
Exactly. So
nothing against Iceland. I would love to go.
We thought we would just play it by ear in Iceland, and then we were like, where are we going to stay tonight? And everything's booked.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine in a less populated place, but I mean, London has like probably more hotels than any city in the world. So you could totally wing it there. But you want to at least have like a hotel booked. Right. You want a place to like sleep. And everything else you can pretty much wing it. Yeah, I would not go without a hotel.
Right.
So hopefully you at least have a hotel booked.
Yeah.
Did you got accommodations already?
Yeah, we got something set up everywhere we're at.
Nice.
And
hotels or Airbnbs or?
It's hotels.
Yeah, hotels are nice.
There's a travel company that I totally recommend. We're working with a gal named Deborah. She's been wonderful, and there's a travel app, so it's all kind of organized on the app.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, you don't think about travel agents anymore, but still going strong.
Yep.
Yes, huh?
Yep. There is a place for it. She's been to all these places,
which is key. Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to help us out a lot. I'm really looking forward to it. That's the next big one.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. I've never been to southern France, just like on the train. We took the train from Barcelona to Paris, and such beautiful, countryside. I remember we saw like flamingos everywhere, like white flamingos.
Wow.
Who knew? Like things you don't think about or hear about, but like
basically tropical there, huh?
Kind of,
the San Diego of Europe.
Yeah, I think the weather is probably kind of like Southern California, like south of France. I've read a lot of articles by travel writers who say it's their favorite place in the world, south of France. I mean, it's pretty famous, right? Like, but Cannes or whatever, the film festival, Marseille, Nice, the Riviera. I mean, I've heard about it. I've just never been. So look forward to hearing your review.
Yeah, Franny wants to run every day. So, and she's going to be running 6 to 8 miles a day.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been on a lot of vacations where I pack my running shoes and I'm like, I'm going to run, and to get to the end of it, I'm like, I didn't use my running shoes.
I didn't really run at all. Yeah.
Well, and the thing in Europe is you walk so much.
Yeah, it's true.
So like, we typically walk 5 to 10 miles a day, I would say on average, whenever we go to Europe,
You're walking around cities a lot.
Yeah. It's not a relaxing vacation, but you're getting your steps in. So like, I mean, obviously she's like a competitive runner, but I mean, you're going to get enough walking in. Like, she could probably take a couple days.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so, because she can run way more than I can.
Yeah. I mean, we did some days probably. Man, I'm trying to remember how many steps, but 20,000 plus step days. Just like big days.
I'm not used to that.
No. Well, you gotta like train.
Oh.
You have to train for being in a European city. We don't walk in America.
Right.
We drive everywhere. Unless you live in like Manhattan.